Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Big Beer Comics Presents. This is my silent auction preview video for Saturday, October 1st at 10 p.m. on the YouTube channel called The Great Legend Show. Hosted by, of course, The Great Legend. A couple weeks ago, they had an auction and had a great time doing it. And the actual host of the show bought a few books for me, so worked out pretty good. And a couple of other of you have bought for me, and I want to just say thank you for your business, and I hope to keep getting it. So here are the books I'm going to have. I'm going to start out with some modern issues that are getting hot. This is Animosity #1. This is the first print, and the first print of this book is already sold out. So that makes it, people are liking this book. I haven't read it, and I don't plan on reading this one because I want to keep it in a nice condition that it's in. It's a 9A candidate. So I want to keep it pristine for you can enjoy it. I might pick up later on a more beat up copy or something just to read, or to trade for it, because the story does look rather interesting, and the cover is pretty sweet. I'll show you there. Okay, it's from my Aftershocks comics, and this is a beautiful copy, and it's going to be the first one up for auction that night. Next I have another key that just became sort of a key already. This is the all-new Ghost Rider #1. This is the first appearance of Robbie Reyes, who is made an appearance, or making appearance, on the television show Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. And so this is becoming a pretty popular book. Had one in my inventory, and this one is definitely a 9A candidate too. I don't see a spine tick or a fold or a crease. It's just a great looking book. So and also, this might be my Big Bear's Bargain Basement Blowout Special. Alright, next we have Doctor Strange, another brand new book. This is Doctor Strange Prelude #1, and here you can see this is also a beautiful unread near mint copy. So with the Doctor Strange movie coming out, I don't know, I watched the trailer and everything, but nothing is making me say, God, I can't wait to see that movie. It's going to be so awesome. No, it's not doing that for me yet, so maybe it will, but I'm definitely going to see it, but nothing is making me too excited. Anyway, this is the Prelude edition. It's the comic block variant cover, and it's the Marvel Cinematic Universe official tie-in book. So it has movie-related theme to it, and it's a variant cover, and it's going to be a good cheap price. And that would be up for auction. Next we're going to go into a little bit of older stuff now. This is Marvel Spotlight #6, the first appearance of Star-Lord in comic book form. Star-Lord made his first appearance in Marvel Preview Magazine #4. This book is his first appearance in a comic form, not a magazine form. And this is a nice 9.0 copy. It's key issue of one of the leader of the Star Guardians of the Galaxy, Star-Lord, and it's got nice artwork in there, off-white to white pages. Let's see, what do we got next here? We got a low-grade copy, but presents well. Lois Lane number 106. Now, way back in the day, back in my early auction days, I had one of these up and sold it to Stephen Watson. Give him a shout out. Thank you for that purchase. This is Lois Lane 106, and this presents really well. It's when Lois Lane becomes a black woman, and it has some great storyline artwork here. Here's some of the artwork. Presents like a 6.0, but it actually is like a 3.5 to 4 because the top staple is detached. Bottom still holds. Top staple is detached. Book still presents like a solid mid-grade. As you can see, it's not too beat up. A few spine ticks. It's got a corner crease. But it's a key issue. I'll give a good price on that. Let's see. Next we got... I was going through some of my inventory, reading some of the titles, and I wasn't going to sell it, but I said, hey, you know, this one, it's got legend on it. It says Green Lantern becomes a legend when he dies. But legend's already a legend. So anyway, and not only that, it's got a pin-up in here by Gil Kane that makes the price of the book just for this, okay? This is the pin-up that's in the centerfold of the book. It's got if you're a Green Lantern fan, this is a must. That's a pin-up from Gil Kane, and it's in great condition. Not, you know, I don't know how many books of this issue where the kids are back in '66. I was -2, so I don't know what they were doing back then. They were taking them out, sticking them on their walls, or throwing them at their friends, or whatever they were doing with them. Some of these may not have that pin-up in it, so that makes this one pretty special. So I figured somebody will want it. I got a couple of old Avengers. I'm going to sell 2 for the price of 1. Avengers 65 with a... This one is about a 6.0. It's got a swordsman appearance. I mean, the cover is really cool on this one. That's the swordsman. And this is a nice book. This is 6.5. I might be pushing it, but could happen. Then we got one that's a lower grade, maybe a 4.5 to 5. We got Avengers 68 with the Vision story. This one has creases on the spine and corner creases, but it still presents rather well. Everything, all the pages are there. Cool splash page right there. So anyway, I'm going to sell both of those books for like 20 bucks. Gets both of them. Good price, I think, anyway. We have a book that I've seen going for as high as $80 and as low as $5, and I just don't get it. I mean, what is it? I mean, this is Spawn number Batman Spawn. It's called Spawn Batman. It's got Todd McFarlane and Frank Miller working on this book, and it's a graphic novel. This book is in near mint condition. There might be some minor scuffs on there, but they're not color breaking scuffs. You know how like people take them in and out of bags? They seem to like leave like a little bit of scuffing on the black covers that are really light that you can't see. I've had books that had that and were knocked down from a 9.8 to 9.6 because of those scuffs. So I'm going to say that this still is a 9.4 at least, but it's unread. As you can see, the binder is tight. It's hard to open, so it's like unread condition. And I don't know what to do with pricing on this. Maybe I'll just start it out real cheap, make it a bargain basement blowout, and see what happens. If somebody wants to get this book real cheap, I'll do it. I'm a nice guy. Alright, a couple of graded books that I just got back from CBCS. This one here this is the newer labels, as you can see. People don't like these new labels, but I don't mind them. What I like is that logo in the corner. It's got like a reflector color logo on it, and it's really cool. But besides that, nobody likes anything else about it. The bullet, I guess they complained about the bullet background, and I don't see why this is so bad looking. I like it. I mean, I don't love it, but I still think it's better than the older labels that look really faded and they didn't pop out or nothing. But that's just me. They're planning on making them nicer, I guess. Anyway, the book is Adventure and Affair number 10. It is the origin of the Man-Thing, and it is also his first solo issue. So it is a key book. White pages, 8.0. Cover was done by Gray Morrow. It's pretty cool art though. The book has a couple of creases that knock down the grade. And one that I saw that has a color breaking crease right here that you're probably not going to see on the camera, but it does break color a little bit. But I'm a huge Man-Thing fan, so that didn't sound too good. I'm a Man-Thing fan. How can I rephrase that? Because Big Bear doesn't go that way. Not that anybody's interested. Screw it. I'm a big Man-Thing fan. And this is his first solo issue. I have another copy, a raw copy that I keep in my own personal collection. That I might be the same grade, maybe a little higher, but anyway, let's move on. For some reason, this is a thicker case, but it's from the same company, but the case is like double in size. I just don't get it, because the book is not like, oh, I'm sorry, it is a 52-page book. That's probably why. So this is a key issue. This is New Gods number 7. Excuse me. This is the first appearance of Steppenwolf. No, not the Magic Carpet Ride band, Steppenwolf. By the way, it was a really good band. They made a good concert. I saw them with Boghat and Steppenwolf as a double feature, and it was a damn good concert. Oh, anyway, let's get back to comics. Oh, look at the storyline. Legend of the Silent Bear. And that is definitely not me, because I got a big mouth, and I'm not silent. Cover art by cover and story by Jack Kirby, and the inside art is by Mike Royer. Now, we've got a couple other things to it. So the origin of Mr. Miracle is in this book, and the origin of Orion is in this book. So there's 3 key factors on there. First appearance of Steppenwolf was going to be the main villain in the next Justice League movie. They're going to go from Steppenwolf to probably Darkseid. And if you want his first appearance of Steppenwolf, this is it. Key issue. It's a 6.0, not the highest grade in the world. But I would say it presents a lot better than that. There are a few spine ticks, but they're tiny, and nothing really ruins the cover. There's no big crease or anything on the cover that breaks color. It presents really well. And it's a solid 6.0. Honestly, I was hoping for higher. I had this book pressed and everything. What really lowered it down was that there are some tiny tears on the staples. You know, they're not detached. They're just like little tears that somebody may have pulled it a little too hard a couple times. And again, I should use better wording. Pull it a couple hard. That's what she said. All right. Yeah. So anyway, these books will be up for sale on Saturday night, October 1st, 10 p.m. on a YouTube channel called The Great Legend Show, hosted by The Great Legend. Also, I want to just give a quick announcement that the next auction, October 15, is going to be close to Halloween, and I've got a lot of horror books. So you know what, I was thinking about making a horror-themed auction, for myself anyway. Legend may make it an all-horror-themed auction. That would be awesome. But anyway, the things that I will show, all horror stuff. I've got Frankenstein run from Marvel, like 6 or 7 copies. 6 or 7 issues, all near mint. I got some Werewolf by Night. I got Dracula books. I mean, you know, the 3 majors, the Dracula, Werewolf, and Frankenstein. I got all those. And some other horror stuff that I could show from DC. He makes a lot of horror comics, and I got tons of stuff. So I was planning on just showing some horror books, and the ones that I want to sell anyway, and make it a little themed auction. Anyway, for now, hope to see you Saturday night, and this is Big Bear signing out.